Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Start to Finish for the Stanley Parable. I hit go on this, and then I remembered that I usually hang out on the title screen for like 2 minutes before I actually hit my recording part, but that's not how the Stanley Parable operates. We have to do sliders now. Hmm. Just to slide until the dog and the cat. Oh, look at them there. Oh my god. They are best friends now. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. What the? Oh boy, okay. This isn't really what I associate with sliders. I think I'm being quizzed. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. That seems good. Ooh, Occuboinkle? 100% Occuboinkle. I'm not a fan of Scrumtush. It's not a bad word, but I'm not a fan of it. Please don't adjust the slider. Okay. Yes. Yes. The time that it is right now is indeed the correct time. I don't know. Yes. There are many things that you do not know. Okay. Yes, how do I help you? Yes, this is not the last time I load this game. Oh, that's fun. I don't think I realized it was on the same. Anyway, here we go. Here we go. Until the game gets sick of me. Or
This is
I know the story of a man named Stanley.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Nobody knows.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Let's go to the new
Oh,
content.
good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
I can tell you recorded this later. Maybe on account of we are all older now than we were in 2013. I don't like that apparently my microphone can pick up the sound of me swallowing. I need to adjust some settings. Ugh. Okay. Same elevator as
You
before.
see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Okay.
Which is why
Turbo.
I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
It's probably not going to, though.
This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Testing 2 printers at the same time.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I feel sick. car is this? Big fan of this screen right here. I want to... Yep, and that's are indeed the lyrics to Just the Two of Us. Alright. Hit me with your presentation. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Old and busted, new hotness. I still enjoy the old and busted new hotness joke. I only know it from Men in Black 2. I'm sure it's from something else first. But I do like... Oh, what we got here? What we got here? What we got here? Oh, fonts. Orbitron. Cool sci-fi? Yeah. Fun with fonts. I love fonts. I don't know a lot about fonts, but I like them. More and better. Paradigm shift. Synergy. Brick and mortar approach. Envelope client-centric marketing. The color red. Leverage holistic value. Sequential mind share. This hurts. This hurts me. Ew. PowerPoint. Ish. This is... I don't know. It looks like an iOS thing. I could be wrong. Thanks for attending my meeting. I really like that little guy there. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, that's the laptop they're going to use to control it. The meeting for the investors. Oh, co-op. Co-op is very hot lately.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
That's not
Let's
important.
take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Yeah. We got a design pitch and a pitch design. The break is only for 5 minutes? God. I need 5 minutes after my break to have a break. Breaks are tiring, if you do them right. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2, which is, yeah, okay. Divinity Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, and Dark Souls 2. Okay. Portal 2. Better than Portal 1? I think slightly. Half-Life 2 better than Half-Life 1? Never played. Batman Arkham Asylum 2 versus Arkham Asylum? No, City is a worse game. Divinity Original Sin 2 versus 1? 2 is better. Doom 2 versus Doom 1? I've never played either. Aladdin 2 Return of Jafar? It's not a... As Disney's direct-to-video sequels go, it's not a terrible one, but it's worse. And isn't Dark Souls 2 not particularly well received among From Software fans? Stanley Parable is this prequel to the Stanley Parable 2, is the sequel to the Stanley Parable, is... This isn't an awful logo. This actually kind of tells me what I'm getting into. No. This does make me think of going to a movie theater, though, and seeing all of these weird, slightly off-brand posters for upcoming releases that don't really tell me anything about the movie that maybe I should go see, and then I don't go see them. Valued... This is very big for just an investor meeting. Okay. Oh, so this isn't... Oh, this is like the little red carpet event where everyone gets their picture taken. And then here's a bus for some reason? I feel like this is a bit much. Wow.
Here we are. Go on. try out some of the new features.
We spared no expense. Hear your name in the game. That's new.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
I mean, no. Everyone's got one. Here, yours today. This space is so big.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Okay,
Just
sure.
play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button. Jim. Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay.
Jim. Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
I really appreciate the speakers.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away.
No, give me the
Otherwise,
button
soon
back.
You'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are. Jim.
Oh. But who am I? Have you ever known anyone named Jim? I have. He was 60-some years older than me.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Not yet. Please, no screenshots. Arrest me. Red is the new orange. The new updated ray traced more of the same, but in a good way, sequel to the features new content, new ideas. It's just okay, it's boxes that say content and ideas. Okay. Ooh, merch. I love merch. I would, okay. Shirts that I want to buy in my actual life. I saw the new content. And I like the one that just says 2. If someone were to sell those in a way that the money would get to Davey, I would buy those.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Ooh. Ooh. Happy 12th Birthday is funnier. How do I answer? Oh, here we are. Oh, step-niece is... That's
You
good.
know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well someday it is.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay. Okay, well... Ah. Okay,
Or
this
actually,
is
maybe I should have gone with... No.
too many
No,
buttons.
I've made my decision. We're moving on.
That's too many balloons. Collectible. Oh, the jump circle. But you hated the
You know
jump
what?
circle.
Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh well.
Do they
I
not?
suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Wait, like, I don't get more for the sequel? It's not, I was gonna give some to my kids. Do we think this works? For the free achievement? Pull the lever, receive your new achievement, no more steps. It just works. Get yours right now. I feel like I'm gonna get killed back
Now,
here.
here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well,
Yeah.
I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified.
Oh.
This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
It's important to never tell gamers that you hear them. Please poll me. Alright, well, the achievements are still broken. That's fine. That's fine. QA will take care of it. We definitely have still budgeted for a QA, haven't we? And we're gonna listen to what they say? Oh, they've unionized?
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Well, I guess we don't need them after all. Collectibles. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Collect them all. Orb.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Look at... That's horrifying. Ooh. Are there more?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
No joke, I kind of like that art up there. That one's fine. Big hole. Hole like infinity. Welcome to Deep Time. It just keeps going. More hole. How the holy moly, how deep can we dig?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
So does it work? Let's find out.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
Now I've
then,
gone and done it.
Since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Well, you know, in due time.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
No, I'm thinking.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Really?
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
I usually am.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button.
So many cigarettes.
Walk up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Okay.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Mostly infinite hole. I appreciate truth in advertising. It's important. You gotta get this stuff right. You don't want people to say you're misleading them. They'll get angry and make YouTube videos comparing the sizes of your puddles. Imagine how embarrassing that would be.
Come now. You've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly.
Hey.
But we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Jerk. Alright, we did the gym button. We've enjoyed some features. Ooh, the bucket. The reassurance bucket. I like to be reassured. Was there anything else there? Oh, office decorations. We did that.
A common complaint
Wow.
of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
Can I hold the bucket?
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arm.
I wish to
And
cradle
be
the bucket.
honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Oh, I get to hold the bucket.
Can you feel it?
Huh?
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Well, thank you.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
I'm keeping the bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I feel like Giant Bomb might have. That seems like the kind of nonsense they would have gotten up to. Can I get up there? Yeah, we got some stairs over here. Settings World Champion, I saw. But what's in here?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Where are they now?
Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay. Let's go become world champion at sound effects. Oh. You heard Jim in the game. Oh, that's not where the exit is. Okay, I feel like there was another little side door that I thought I could go in earlier. That's the exit. We'll go through the exit after we've exhausted all other options. Yeah, I think over here. Is this anything? Does this go anywhere? No. Alright, well, I like what you're going for, narrator. And otherwise, I do like the bucket. Would have been nice if it had been cleaned. I understand, but why you didn't. I don't understand why you didn't. This map, yep. Really a big fan of this labeling convention. I think we've hit everything. Settings World Champion is... It occurred to me that maybe the settings would have something in here. Okay, they did not. That would let me do the Settings World Champion bit. Ooh, abstracts.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
I think so. This must have been pretty expensive.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Ooh.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
This is a long way to go for this gag. But I think that's why it's good.
But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
I'm ready. Okay. This is... There's more to this than I would have anticipated.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yeah. Okay, is that what my title screen's gonna be from here on out?
All of his co-workers...
Oh my god.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, this makes me happy. In a way that it shouldn't. I'm upset that this makes me happy, but it does.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Bucket acquired. I'm legitimately looking for the collectibles now. They should put one behind a locked door that you can't get into. There should be one in there.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. We can trust the bucket. Bucket's not gonna steer me wrong.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
I would have put a collectible in here.
Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
No.
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here.
No, it's mine.
To go with the other cleaning supplies.
Now.
Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I
Can
know
I?
how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders
doesn't
right
let
now,
me.
but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
It's my lover.
You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how
Oh.
low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends?
Oh.
That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
No.
That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point.
I ain't no
Share
harlot.
your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years.
Is it okay if
Let
I
them have it.
don't have that handy? This is my bucket. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all.
Is it a second
Here we
bucket?
go.
Wow.
Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things. All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Ooh.
See, I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Is that true?
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
I'm gonna give him a moment. I do like my sticker. I'm trying to think of the last sticker that I got. It probably came from an order from Fangamer when I got some shirts. I feel like they like to put stickers in there. But I don't remember if there was one, and if so, if I used it. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, I'm done, narrator.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I want to take the bucket to the ending.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable.
I love you, bucket.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Of course.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember,
Yay!
No reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
Oh,
You can't
intrinsic
buy that
motivation.
Sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
It was so bright, too. Down, down, down we go.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I'm doing everything legitimately. I owe it to the bucket.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
It's hard to say, bucket. But don't worry. With you by my side, I know everything's going to be all right.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Who's reassuring who here?
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
That's just true. It's just true.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
I don't think I like the bucket anymore. I'm going to betray the bucket next time I do this.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
We saved the day, bucket friend.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth.
What?
Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and... What? Wait.
Huh?
What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
What?
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
No.
An unbearable silence filled
Oh,
the room,
you're going to make you throw the bucket
lingering
over.
in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the
No.
facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to
No.
lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Huh. Well. Thank you, Bucket. That is going to do it for today. I know a little bit shorter than normal, but I don't want to feel queasy. And I feel like the bucket earned it. I'm going to go find my own bucket now. Cradle it gently in my arms. Whisper sweet nothings into it and have it echo back at me in a slightly distorted manner. Yeah. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. I will see you all next time. Bye.